going on? You always win. It's Guns for Hire, and I've got a free-for-all game here on Octane. Super fast pace. It's never usually fast paced when I play. I'm a very cautious person. You know, I don't know why, but this is basically the first time I'm trying out the honey badger. I think there's something about the name. I just can't take it seriously. It's like, oh, he's a cute little honey badger. Yeah, he's gonna scratch his belly there, and then he's gonna shoot your face off. Yes, he is. And I know the honey badger is actually a pretty ferocious animal. Like, it's a very aggressive animal, but it doesn't sound, when you put honey, sweet as honey, it's like, I like honey. It's nice. You know, when you put that on there in a badger, you know, like those stinky, it just sounds like a I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm having fun. This is one of my favorite maps, actually, is Octane so far. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm having a blast playing Call of Duty Ghosts. I really am. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed a Call of Duty game as much as I'm enjoying this, in all honesty. I know that the community seems to be torn, like, all over the place. I seriously just do not get why people are hating on it so much. I really don't. I don't understand why they're hating on it. This is the typical setup. There's one thing I gotta let you know. When you watch my videos, you're not gonna be seeing me. I don't go through 6 million different weapons just for the sake of going through weapons. The only reason why I go through weapons is to find what I'm comfortable with using. Once I find that, and it's normally 2 weapon types, an SMG and an assault rifle. And in this case here, I thought I was set on the assault rifle, and then boom, all of a sudden, out of nowhere came the cute little honey badger. Oh, it's a little honey badger. Yeah, so, I mean, I was using the Remington. I was all like, no, you know, I'm good with that. I still like the Remington. The distance, like the damage and the range on it is awesome. The accuracy is really good. So, you know, it may be a close backup, and I don't normally do this. Normally, I find the one assault rifle, that's it, and I stick with it, done. Now, in terms of the SMGs, I'm probably going to be using the MTAR. I like the fire rate on it. I like the damage. It seems to be producing well for it. But to be quite honest with you, I don't even know. Now, because I'm getting into the honey badger, I'm starting to doubt even my MTAR selection. Maybe I go with the K7. It's the same sort of thing. It's like an integrated silencer on it. I'm like, oh man, you know, maybe that one. I always, you know, I've heard. I take a look at recommendations on Twitter. And Wills was telling me, he's like, I don't know, I use the K7. That dude is really good. I play with him a lot in terms of just like some fun games. And he, you know, he's playing from the UK. And, you know, normally I'm pulling host, or he's playing in the US. And he's still just owning fools. Like, he is really, really good. He's a solid player. So when he has a recommendation on a weapon, I tend to listen. To be quite honest with you, I listen to it because I'm like, all right, well, you know, he's able to just slaughter people. But then again, he's the type of person that it doesn't really matter what he's using. So I have to also keep that in mind. It's like, oh, I really like the way this handles. Meanwhile, it doesn't matter. It's that, what I usually say, you put a ping pong paddle in his hand and he's going to be able to own people. But he was right with the honey badger. I'm really liking it. The fact that it already comes with a silencer means you've got 2 attachments free. Personally, I always need red dot. My aim is so bad. If I don't have red dot on it, I'm in a lot of trouble. This has been true since I first started playing Call of Duty multiplayer on Call of Duty 4, and it's still true. Like, I have no choice. Who's that guy? Sneaky, sneaky. He's like, I'm sneaking in the open. No one will see me except for everyone on the map. Dude, what were you thinking? This is my favorite place as well. By the way, my playstyle, very campy. I don't care. I don't go out there. I'm not, you know, I don't play this game to, you know, so that other people, like the Twitch reactors. I mean, a lot of people, if you're looking at MLG, they're Twitch reaction type gamers, which means that if you come across them 1v1, they have such a great response time. Their reaction time is so quick that you're going to drop. And it's true with me. I mean, I'm no spring chicken. I have to rely on maps and outmaneuvering them and thinking about how to get away from these guys, you know, how to trick them more or less. Oh, come on. Darn you. How to trick them in order to get kills. That's why Search and Destroy is such a great game for me, is because I can outmaneuver them. People still hate it when I do it, but I share that. put it this way. If an old codger like me, with my slow reaction skills, can get really good games in, good points, and I'm not talking about corner camping somewhere and getting a few kills. I'm talking about dominating the scoreboard. I'm talking about finishing on top. I don't have the quickest reaction time, but I can give you some tips, some strategies that are going to help you dominate there. And if you've got a better reaction time, you combine that with the strategies I show you, and you're going to be doing, like, way better than what I do. Oh, look at that guy. I kissed a guy, and I didn't like it. It blew my face up. Oh! What's with the deaths right in the end? You know, I'm doing well. I'm giving them the honey badger. They're loving it. He's scratching his belly, and then I get owned near the end. But, well, whatever. And you notice I use a lot of devices. This, you know, I used to use claymores a lot. Since they don't have it, I use the IEDs, the improvised explosive device. And, you know, I use them not, again, the same thing as claymores. It's not always to get kills with them. It's to let me know when they're around. Like, when I throw them, I'm not just throwing them in random places. I'm throwing them where I know and I remember where I place them. So if they go off, I know that actually there's someone there and I can govern myself. I can actually move around and get the kill. Anyway, stay tuned. I am working on quite a bit of strategy guides for both TDM, for easy points for you guys, as well as soon jumping on Search and Destroy, which is coming November 15th. I believe they're going to be releasing that. So strategy guys coming soon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Later.